Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this evening's update on tomorrow's likely tornado outbreak. So, the Storm Prediction Center has upgraded to a moderate risk of severe weather across central northern Mississippi, far southeastern Arkansas, northeast Louisiana, and far southwestern Tennessee. In the red, we have an enhanced risk in the orange, a slight risk in the yellow, and a marginal risk in the dark green. And tomorrow's tornado threat is very concerning. The Storm Prediction Center has issued a rare 15% chance of tornadoes touching down within 25 miles of a location in this red shade area tomorrow, and this includes areas like Greenville, Mississippi, and Memphis, Tennessee, and a 10% chance in the yellow, which includes Jackson, Tennessee, Jackson, Mississippi, and northeast Louisiana. And we have a 5% chance of tornadoes in the brown and a 2% chance in the green. So make sure that you are making your preparations for tomorrow's likely tornado outbreak, as we are going to be having several tornadoes, and a few are going to be long. They're going to be strong, long track tornadoes, especially across the yellow and red areas. And in the hatched area, we have a 10% chance of seeing EF2 tornadoes or stronger. So make sure you are really preparing if you live in this yellow, red, and hatched area. Damaging winds, we have a 30% chance in the red of straight line winds of 65 miles per hour or stronger within 25 miles of a given point. A 15% chance in the yellow and a 5% chance in the brown. And then the hail is going to be the lowest threat, with 15% chance of quarter-size hail or larger in the yellow, 25 miles of a given point, and a 5% chance in the brown. Looking at the models, we're going to take a look at what's called the significant tornado parameter. This is like the significant supercell parameter, but it indicates is a composite of all the ingredients necessary for tornadic development, and areas you see in the reds and especially the pinks. This represents a high to very high chance, or high to very high atmospheric favorability for tornadic development. And looking at 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time, all across northern Louisiana, southern Arkansas, western Mississippi, we have a high to very high atmospheric ingredients in place for tornadic development. And let's take a look at a couple of soundings real quick. We're going to take a look at one across northern Louisiana, where a significant tornado parameter of around 7 is in place. And this is a very concerning looking photograph. It is a very large curved photograph indicating that the atmospheric conditions, the wind shear, is very favorable for tornadic development. We have the PDS tornado hazard type indicating the atmospheric conditions are ripe for strong to violent EF2 or stronger tornadoes. And then our service to 1 kilometer helicity is at 336. Any value above 300 indicates a very concerning number. Anything over 300 means that tornadoes of EF2 or stronger are very possible in this kind of atmospheric environment. Looking at another sounding across southeastern Arkansas with a significant tornado parameter of 7.6. Now, this is what you do not want to see photographs looking like this. This photograph is extremely large and elongated and very curved, and this indicates an even more ripe environment for tornadoes in southeastern Arkansas tomorrow with the PDS tornado hazard type. And we also have 433 of surface relative to 1 kilometer helicity across southeastern Arkansas. And we're approaching extreme values here across southeastern Arkansas. The tornadoes are going to be very likely in this area. And then looking finally across western Mississippi, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the time forward to 11 p.m. Central Daylight Time tomorrow evening because unfortunately we're going to be dealing with nocturnal tornadoes across Mississippi. So let's take a look at the significant tornado parameter across northern Mississippi. We have found a value of about 8.7, which is a very uh, which is an extremely favorable environment for tornadic development. There we go. Now let's see what this sounding looks like. Again, with the very large curved photographs indicating uh, atmospheric conditions very favorable for tornadoes across Mississippi. The tornado as a potential hazard type. And then the service to 1 kilometer storm relative helicity is again off the charts at 453. So uh, the moral of the story is if you live across northeast Louisiana, southeast Arkansas, northern Mississippi, and southwestern Tennessee, we are likely going to be seeing a serious tornado outbreak tomorrow. So make sure that you are uh, preparing for what to do if tornado warnings are issued for your location, especially if you live across northern Mississippi and southern Tennessee, as this is going to be a nighttime tornado event. Stay safe and have a wonderful evening, my friends.